Hey guys, today is National Lipstick Day, so as soon as I'm done filming this video, I'm rushing out and I'm going to Nordstrom and I'm going to grab a free MAC lipstick. Super exciting. It's one of those rare things where we're actually getting something really cool for free. Not a sample size, not a deluxe sample, actually a full-size MAC lipstick for free. I'm ready to head out and I'm a fast talker, so I'm going to get right into it. Today I am here to review the She palette from Colourpop. Colourpop has two pressed palettes out right now that both came out within the last month. The other one being the Yes Please palette, which I haven't been able to get my hands on. But this one, miraculously, did not go out of stock before I was able to get it. And the Yes Please palette is something I was also really excited to get. Unfortunately, they went out of stock before I was able to get it. And that palette has a lot more yellowy, orangey kind of summer tones. And this palette has more cranberry, purpley, reddish kind of tone summer colors. But I think that I could also work for fall as well. I thought it was going to be a little more like the size of my head and not the size of my hand. But in terms of packaging, I actually really like it. I like the roses on the front and the colors that reflect the colors on the inside. I like the reflective writing with the name of it on the front. I love that it has all 12 colors with the names on the back. And it's a magnetic close. Super satisfying sound. To be perfectly honest, I was more excited for the Yes Please palette than the She palette. I kind of settled for this one because the other one was out of stock and it was only $16, so I thought, how bad could it possibly be? I've heard great things about those shadows. Let's see how it is. So first let me show you the shadows. There are 12 single pan shades in here. The top row are lighter shimmers, the bottom row are slightly mid-tone to darker shimmers, and the bottom row is all mattes. I've been playing with this palette for about a week now, and I like to use products about 3 times before I give my review of it because first impressions does not always give the most accurate idea of how much you're going to use the product, what you liked, what you didn't like. So first I'm going to address the top row, the lighter shimmers. I really do like these. I feel like you have a good color variety, being that there's the lighter yellow, the lighter pink, the darker, more mauvey purple kind of color, and they pack a lot of pigment into these lighter shades, and that's something I find a lot of other palettes are not very good at. On the second row, first you have this more mauve tone shimmer shade. Second shade is this kind of rose color with a coppery sheen. Third one is a pretty straightforward purple shimmer. And the fourth one is a very pretty straightforward red shimmer. Bottom row is my favorite. First is this really unique kind of warm toned orange red shade that I do not have in other palettes. Second is this deep warm purpley cranberry shade. Again, don't have in other palettes. Third one is this warm toned plum color, and I have a lot of plums, but not one quite this warm. And the last one is this kind of reddish orange. I have to say, it's pretty good. My favorite shades are by far the bottom row of mattes and the top row of shimmers. Honestly, there are a few shades in the middle one here that I just feel like didn't go on quite as buttery as some of the others. I feel like the formula is fairly consistent with the matte shades. It kind of does the same pigmentation across the board. With the shimmery shades, some of them are hits and misses. Like this color right here, I really had to pack it on to get it to work. This is in the color Mademoiselle. I feel like I really had to pack this one on to get a lot of color pigment from it. But the one up here, Chick, went on really well and stayed all day and was perfectly pigmented and buttery. I feel like there are some hits and misses in here, but it's not like the miss is a huge miss. It's just like not quite as perfect as the other one. Do I feel like I get the best color variety out of this? Not really. I feel like they're all in that same kind of rosy mauve family, so if I want something really different, I have to dip into other palettes. My main issue with this palette is I feel like they really should have put some more matte shades in here. These matte shades, they just knocked out of the park, and I would love to see a little more matte shades. 2 or 3 would have really made this palette perfect for me. And they could have staggered some of the other shimmer shades and really put just the ones that worked really well in the palette. If you're really looking for something different that's got these mauvey warm shades, something that you don't have in other palettes, I'd say it's really worth your money. Would I pay $25 for this? I don't think so. Would I pay $16? Absolutely. Colourpop does a lot of things well, and I think I did a pretty good job with this. Hope you guys found this video helpful. If you didn't think it was a complete human disaster, give it a like. Thanks for watching.